everybody, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday. So today is part 2 of the rehaul that I promised you. I uploaded part 1 on Monday. These 2 hauls were from the VIB sale back in November of 2013, and I divided the video into 2 parts then because I had done some in-store shopping and then I also did some online shopping. So I'm going to share part 2 with you today and watched the video and I wrote everything down and then I pulled everything out, and I think I did pretty well with this one. There were quite a few hits. So again, the video was from November 14th, 2013, and I was having a really bad hair day, as I do a lot of times when I'm recording videos. So anyway, I will link the original video down below for you as well. So the first things that I showed were just like a bunch of samples and then like an Urban Decay like 500 point perk. I thought Stella was coming upstairs. We're still good. And then I also got like what I call my birthday prize. And that year it was the Benefit Their Real Mascara. I think that was the year that it was kind of released. And then the WhatsApp, that's an app on my phone. WhatsApp highlighter from Benefit. You know what? I really didn't think I would originally actually like this, but I ended up really liking this highlighter. It's totally beautiful. I would obviously never like have to sorry, here goes my bad swatching. I would never have to repurchase this because I've used it quite a bit since when I got it, which was, again, November 2013, and I still have a ton of it left. It was a really generous sample, so you know what, this actually turned out to be one of like the best birthday prizes that I've ever gotten from Sephora. So huge hit right here with this guy, and totally unexpected. I even said in the video, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. I don't like cream highlighters. I love it. I use this mostly to like highlight down the center of my nose and like on my Cupid's bow, so I think that's why it has lasted as long as it did, because that's a really small surface area there that I'm using this on, but great product. Okay, let's get into like the real meat. Okay, this was the year that the Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette came out, and it came with this lip injection color bomb, which so many of you have asked me what is on my lips in my videos, and more times than not, it has been this. And this is in the color Bee Sting. It was exclusive to this little collection, and I gotta say, I have used this so much, and it has lasted a really long time. There's not much left at this point, and it makes me really sad because this particular color was exclusive to the set. I would pay really good money to like find one of these unused somewhere because I love this color. It is the prettiest pink nude, and it puffs my lips up like no other. Like when I first started applying it, it definitely felt a little bit uncomfortable, but the more used to it that I got, I sound like Yoda. The more I got used to it, the more I just enjoyed like the actual sensation of it, which sounds weird, but I love this. This was probably one of like the greatest like little ancillary things that has come in a kit that I've ever purchased. Like honestly, this has become one of my favorite lipsticks ever, and it makes me sad that of course it's limited edition to the kit. And then it also came with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in like a small travel size. Fell in love with that then, still love that mascara. I just hate to pay $23 for it. But the obvious real star here was the palette. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite palettes in my collection. I still love it. I still pull it out quite frequently. I haven't really used the face products all that much. I mean, I have used the 2 blushes and I enjoy them. The next time that I pull this out, instead of pulling out like extra blushes, I may just rely on the 2 blushes in this kit. But the colors in here were gorgeous. There's just nothing bad to say about this palette. Love the quality. I feel like this was the year that, well, maybe it was 2012, but there was kind of a turning point for the Too Faced eyeshadows where they sort of reformulated them, And these were just so buttery, so beautiful, so easy to work with, so pigmented. I have some older Too Faced palettes that are not quite this good in the quality department. I mean, still good, but better than drugstore. But these were this was definitely the year for me where Too Faced became like the queens of like the eyeshadows. They really did a really great job with this, and I love the colors in here, and I've used this quite frequently. So huge hit. We'll never get rid of this. I love it. I really do. What else did I get? I got the Josie Maran Argan Oil in Light. And here it is. I love this oil, you guys. This is by far my favorite face oil. It was right after I purchased this that I kind of went nuts on the face oils. Like, I have so many face oils in my medicine cabinet. And so I haven't used nearly as much of this as I should have, but this is probably by far one of my favorite face oils. The light formula works really great for my more oily skin. It just provides a beautiful amount of hydration. I only use it at night, like I don't use it in the morning. But when I wake up in the morning after putting that on my face, my skin just glows and it's so beautiful, and it helps to like balance the oil. It just sort of makes my skin feel smooth and hydrated and just beautiful the next day. So when I do finish this Sunday, I will absolutely keep repurchasing this, and I would repurchase this one probably over a lot of the other ones that I have purchased as well. I need to be a little bit more diligent about going back to these face oils and using them along with a lot of the Paula's Choice skincare that I've been using. I've been using a lot of retinols from Paula's Choice and BHAs, and that can be a little bit drying on the skin. So I need to be a little bit more vigilant about adding this into the routine again. But beautiful, and I highly recommend, if you have oily skin or combination skin, don't be afraid to try the face oils. It may be a little bit of trial and error to find the right one for you, but I really find that the Josie Maran Light formula has been fabulous. The fresh sea berry oil has also been pretty darn fabulous, pretty close to that. So yeah, huge hit there. So glad I bought that. Okay, the next one. Oh, this was the year I bought it. The Laura Mercier Artist Palette for Eyes. You guys, it's now permanent. Yes, yes. I am so glad that they decided to make this permanent. I will link it down below. It's on the Sephora website. You can totally go and buy it. And I would say, do it. If you have ever looked at this, let me actually show it to you. If you've ever looked at this palette in the past and thought, man, I really kind of want that, but I don't want to pay $55 for it. Pay the $55 for it. It is one of the most fabulous palettes that I've owned. And I love these shades. If you have green eyes, plums. Plums are your best friend. This looks gorgeous on my eyes. I love this palette so much. It has a nice sized mirror here. The packaging has changed a little bit now. It used to be this kind of like pebble, like faux leather finish, but I think it's more of like a lace, like satiny finish now. But still, the exact same eyeshadows are in the palette as they were before. I'm telling you, like, if you have ever thought about purchasing this, just go and get it. Like, this will never ever like leave my collection ever. I remember when this first came out, I actually thought about going and buying like a backup. I'm glad I didn't. But like, that is how much I love this palette. I really, really, truly do. I'm so glad that they brought it back. That was really dramatic, but like, I feel so strongly about it. I love this palette, especially, like I said, if you have green eyes. Okay, the Josie Maran Escape to Morocco Holiday Kit. So there were a couple of different kits she came out with. I showed you, or kind of talked about the first one in Monday's video, and then there was a larger kit that she came out with that had some of her hair care products, some skincare products. The three things that I absolutely fell in love with. So this I actually still have from the original kit, and I'm surprised I've had it as long as I've did have it. But I actually used the Argon Infinity Intensive Creamy Oil. Sorry, apparently I can't read today. I actually use this quite frequently on any eczema patches that pop up on my face, and like, they're gone instantly. This works really, really well for that. They do sell this separately. I will link all the links for everything, if I can still find it, will be down below for you. They do sell this in the full size. I really highly recommend this if you do have eczema anywhere on your face or on your neck, because this works extremely well for that. It's a little bit too expensive for me to like waste on my arms, because my eczema on like my upper arms covers a much larger surface area, and I usually just get little tiny patches like on my face and on my neck. So I don't use this on my body. If I had $1 million, I would probably slather myself in this. This is a really great intensive oil that hydrates beautifully. You don't want to put on too much on your face, especially if you have oily skin, because, you know, you can kind of overdo it and you will look greasy throughout the day. But there are times when I just have to do that in certain areas because my skin gets dry from the eczema. So, but this has been a huge hit, and I think I would probably actually purchase the full size of this once I finish it. Like, I think I have about half of it left at this point. It's lasted me a really long time, so I will say that. It's definitely, I mean, from November 2013, it's like a year and a half now. What? It's, yeah, a year and a half. So, another thing that came in that kit that I fell in love with, that I actually ended up purchasing the full size of too, was the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Ultra Hydrating Butter in the scent Vanilla Apricot. Oh man, this is a nice body cream, you guys. Oh, it's so good. It's really expensive, but the way this feels on my skin is incredible. Like, I could not get enough of the sample, and I actually went and purchased the full size. It is so delicious, you guys. I love apricot scented things, and this just is a beautiful blend of vanilla and apricot. It's so moisturizing. I can use it like on my arms where I normally couldn't use fragrance products, because this fragrance in here doesn't irritate my skin. Most other body lotions that are fragranced I cannot use because it just irritates the hell out of my eczema. This, so amazing. And I'm finding myself rationing this, and like I need to just use it up. This is amazing. If you've never tried it, I highly, highly recommend it. I think it's such a beautiful body cream. So I love that from that kit, and I actually ended up purchasing the full size as a result. The second thing that I purchased the full size of as a result of that, and I'm just about done with this, I'm so close. There was a sample of the Argan Oil Hair Serum from Josie Maran. I fell in love with this, like head over heels. It is one of the few hair serums that I can use on my fine limp hair. I actually used it today to be able to show you guys what it looks like in my hair. I mean, I don't look greasy or anything. I mean, I look like I need to do my roots and get a haircut, but other than that, I think my hair looks pretty good. Beautiful. If you do have fine or thin hair and you are looking for a really nice hydrating serum, this is a really good one to try from Josie Maran. I'll link it down below for you. I do think they also come in like a smaller like sample size. Don't quote me, but if there's like a smaller sample size, I will list it down below for you. It's really, really nice. I have enjoyed this, and the fact that I've used almost the entire full size of it like really says something. So this size here is 2 fluid ounces. I don't know what it retails for, but I'll put it down below. But love that from that kit, and just was like, must have the full size. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm going to include is actually not from that haul, but it was from a couple weeks after, and I just thought I would toss it in because I mentioned it in the video. It's the Urban Decay Naked 3. I still have this. Back when I was doing makeup, when I was freelancing, I actually bought one of these for my professional kit as well. This is a great palette. This was the more like rosy toned version of the Naked palettes. I still highly recommend this if you like these tones. I feel like these particular colors go really well with like brown eyes. I feel like pinky, like mauve-y shades like this do really well with that particular eye color. However, I have green eyes and I sport these, and I think it looks super pretty. You know, I have so many palettes that I have trouble like using them all frequently, which is why I do the beauty basket thing. But whenever I've pulled this out for my beauty baskets, I've still really, really enjoyed it, and I've had it well over a year, and I think this was a great addition to the Naked line. I was probably most excited about this one because I love just rosy shades in general, especially mauvier tones. I love this. I think that if I were to like misplace this one, I would probably replace it pretty soon after losing it, or you know, if someone like took it from me or whatever, I would have to replace it. I really do enjoy this palette. So anyway, ugh. Oh my god, what's going on here? Thank you for sitting through this video. It's a little bit of a hot mess today, but I really love doing these types of videos. I love going back through my older videos and like pulling things out and seeing if I actually still really like them or would even recommend them at this point. And so far I've done pretty good. There have been a couple of things that I've gotten rid of, but for the most part, I don't know. I in the last few years I've been pretty conscious about what I've been purchasing because I've been on a little bit of a stricter budget ever since I left my full-time job and just stayed home with Stella and did like the wedding stuff. You know, I took a huge pay cut for that, and so it's been hard for me to like pull back on my spending. And 2013 was definitely the first year that I was like at home full time doing my own thing, and you know, so I was much more conscious about what I was purchasing, and that has definitely made a big difference in the size of my collection. And I've really, I think, done a good job of paring things down, and if I don't like them, I just get rid of them or return them. But yeah, this is a lot of fun to do, and I'm so glad you guys enjoy these videos as well. I'll try to do another one maybe in early June. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will probably see you in Friday favorites. I don't think there's going to be a Thursday video. I have a wedding this weekend, so it's a busy week for me work-wise. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video so far this week, and have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you Friday. Bye, guys.